What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Jakks Pacific Wrestling Figure Collection video. Today we are taking a look at part 16. I can't believe we're at 16. This will be the last one for a little bit. I just don't have any new Jakks after this one. This will be the last collection video, at least for a little bit. Can't really say when I'm going to have another one up because I can't say when I'm going to get another nice Jakks slot. I have a lot of the figures I was kind of hunting for now, so there is some out there still that I still want. So there is a few that I'm missing. So I am going to try and track those down eventually, but this will be the last one for at least, I don't know, a couple months. Who knows? Could be a year. Not too sure, but I tried to save some really good ones for this last video. Tried to sprinkle them all out through all the last 5 or 6 that I've done. But yeah, anyways, let's start off. We have not even a WWE fig, but a Jakks Rocky figure of not Bruce Butler, but his brother, I believe. I forget his brother's name. He did the announcing for WCW back in the day, so I figured, you know what, he kind of counts, I guess. So he could be your WCW ring announcer and everything because he was with the company and he has a Jakks figure. So I thought it worked good. Decided to pick him up. Very nice. The only Rocky Jakks figure I have in my collection. So I wouldn't mind getting more, honestly, because Rocky's pretty cool. I just know those figures go for a crazy amount now. So probably won't see too many of those ever in these videos. Coming up next, we got Orlando Jordan. This one's really cool. This is the one from that 3-pack with the Bashams, I guess. This one has soft hair, though. Like, cannot believe they did soft hair on a figure. Like, that's crazy. That's like, I didn't even know they did this. So seeing that was very cool. Yeah, I think I have 2 Orlando Jordans in my collection. Like spikier hair look with a smile, but didn't have this version. Then he comes in that treacherous trios. We'll put him on top. Decent figure. Coming up next, we got a tag team here. The Midnight Express, I believe. I was gonna say Rock and Roll Express, but I think those are different guys. This is the Midnight Express guys. I don't really know too much about. This one, unfortunately, has a little stain on his knee pad there. But 2 guys, yeah, I don't really know too much about. I just know they're the Midnight Express. That's all I know. Yeah, let me know in the comments, like, where they wrestled, if they were champions or what. Yeah, I probably should know who they are, but not from my era. But very nice looking figures. Didn't have them, so snagged them up. Not bad for $5 a piece. Coming up next, we have Akio, I believe. Jimmy Wang Yang was his other gimmick in the WWE. And I have his partner, I think it was Akiro or Akito or something. Honestly, don't really remember. I remember them being on TV, definitely, but I can't remember his name. I think it's Akiro or something. But yeah, very cool. I think they came with Funaki in a sweet 3-pack. Very nice. Basic figures, you know, they got the suited legs with just no shirt on. Definitely reuse city here, just different head. But very cool. Unpainted wrist tape, not cool. Not cool there. I hate when they did that, but still decent. New face to the collection. Kind of new face because we do have a Jimmy Wang Deluxe. But I would like to get Jimmy Wang's like regular Ruthless style figure instead of a deluxe. So very happy to add those to the collection. Coming up next, we got Earthquake. And I thought this figure was so cool when I saw it. I had no idea they used real fur for his chest hair there. That is really cool. Like, now I totally understand why Kyle Peterson's all for it. Because, like, man, it really does add something to a character. Like, if they would have done Albert like that would have been amazing. Because that actually pulls off. That looks really cool. I just think that looks as a man with chest hair, I think that looks really cool, you know. But yeah, just an awesome figure. Spoiler alert, I do not have Typhoon, so hopefully one day we can get Typhoon, but we do have Earthquake, so that is cool. We'll to add him to the collection. Another classic superstar here, another new face. We have Kevin Sullivan. Another one I don't know too much about. I just know he was in the WCW days and probably AWA days back in the day. Very cool. Yeah, just another guy. I think he's recently passed away too. So rest in peace. Yeah, I don't really know too much about him. I think he was some kind of like, his gimmick was like some kind of devil worshiper or something. I don't even know. But I do remember hearing his name a lot in interviews and whatnot. So it's cool to have a figure of a guy I didn't have before. So I don't think he has many action figures too. So Kevin Sullivan. All right, coming up next, another classic superstar I don't know the name of. I do know it's the Brooklyn Brawler, just in a different gimmick. Yeah, not really sure. Forget his name. It's gonna bug me because like I feel like I know his name, but I don't remember. Knuckleball, maybe that's his name. Knuckleball Schultz or Schwartz or something. I think that's it. Knuckleball. That gave me a memory there. But yeah, another guy I didn't have in the collection. This one unfortunately has the loose arm problem. And kind of has a little stain right here. I'm going to assume that's like sun damage or something. Maybe I don't know. But maybe we'll try and wipe him down one day and see if we can get that yellowish part off. But I think that's just the plastic aging over time. Who knows? But decent figure. I do have a Brooklyn Brawler. Now I got a Knuckleball. So interesting. It reminds me of the Warriors. That gang in that movie there. Coming up next, one that I'm really happy to add to the collection. I feel like he was missing in these past videos. We got Arn Anderson. Yeah, one of the ones that has the spray painted chest hair there, and you can just tell the difference. One looks like someone smeared a chocolate bar on this guy, and one actually looks like hair. So I'm actually all for real chest hair on figs now after having this Earthquake and seeing it. So, but yeah, this Arn Anderson, very cool. They did go a little crazy on his bald spot. I remember, I think on the Major Pod, they would always bring it up and make fun of him or say something about it. Because I don't think he had that big of a bald spot back then. But anyways, it's still pretty funny. I'm happy to add Arn Anderson in the collection. Very funny guy on AEW once upon a time in that weird dark YouTube era, man. Like, what a weird time. He was always there doing something. But anyways, next up, we got another guy who I don't think has had a figure in a long time. We got Bad News Brown, I believe this is. I guess he might... I think he's supposed to come with like a sewer rat or some kind of animal or something. I don't know if this figure actually came with one. I'd have to check the accessories when I picked up these figures, but yeah, another guy I don't really know too much about. I just know that he's missed out on a lot of figures. Like I don't even think he was in the Hasbro line. I could be wrong about that. I do know Big Rubber Guys just made one if you wanted like an LJN style, but this was like the only one you could get before that, I believe. But yeah, another guy I'm not too familiar with. Got to do my research on him, but didn't have him, so picked him up. Bad News Brown. All right, fix my camera here. There we go. Coming up next, we got Tatanka. Classic Superstars Tatanka. We do have like 2007 Tatanka, 2006. This is like early 90s, I'm going to assume. Tatanka. Very cool. I actually like this one a little better. Yeah, just nice figure. I like the gown and all that he's wearing. The tassels on the boots are cool. I wonder if he came with a tomahawk or not. But very cool figure. Happy to add him to the collection. Coming up next, we got Arn Anderson's teammate here, Tully Blanchard. Sorry. I think that these guys came together. They're both wearing the red. Could be wrong. Another member of the Four Horsemen. Another one that I remember kind of on AEW as well a few years back, just because of, I think he was a manager for, who was he managing at the time? Was it the Inner Circle, or I don't even remember. Wow, it's been so long now. But I do recognize him from like old videos and whatnot. So very cool. Another one I didn't have before. So happy to add him to the collection. Tully Blanchard. Coming up next, we got another Coco Beware. This one a little different than the other one we saw. He does still have Frankie, so that's cool. And I think these are the glasses he came with. I think they're supposed to be like one piece, but they snapped. So I just have him holding them. But they actually fit in his hand perfectly there. But still, I think this is. I think this one's cooler than the other one. I don't know if the other one had the bird on the boots and the pants, but very cool. I think this one just reminds me more of like the old videos I saw of him and his LJN or whatever laying around half eaten by a dog somewhere at my cousin's house. But yeah, there is Coco Beware. I just think this one's more toyetic than the other one, but still, yeah, very cool. With Frankie. Always cool to get all the accessories with these. All right, coming up next, we have another big boy. We have two big boys. Let's bring them in. Tag team. Alpha and Sika, I believe. The Wild Samoans, I think they were called. Another guy, two guys before my time. I don't really know too much about. I just know that they're obviously related to the Usos and to Roman and all those guys, those Samoan guys. So very cool. I want to say one of them might be Roman Reigns' dad or uncle or something. Let me know in the comments. I honestly cannot remember who's related to who in wrestling anymore. There's so many Samoans. I think they're all related, but I don't know. Yeah, very cool figures, though. I do like them. They did just recently come out with Mattel versions, I think in a 3-pack, with Roman Reigns, right? So I think one of them, or maybe they're his uncles. I don't know. I have no idea. But still very cool. Another one where I'm not sure if this body type works for them, because I don't really know them. But I do remember them on Young Rock, that show Young Rock, so that was cool. But yeah, there's Alpha and Sika. Very cool. Coming up next, we got the Doctor, Dr. Death, Steve Williams. It's funny, when I think about this figure, I do think of the Dr. Death Bone Cruncher every time I see this, just because it's like the exact same figure, just without the robe. I guess the Bone Cruncher had the different tights and the whatever, but just still seeing a Dr. Death figure, like that's Jakks, and it's not the Bone Cruncher, is crazy to me. But yeah, what else to say? He's got the nice boot designs there. Robe looks nice on him. Yeah, another one I don't really know a lot about. He was kind of, I don't think he was really on TV even when that figure came out back in the day, so didn't really know who he was. I just knew him by the figure. So there's Dr. Death, Steve Williams. You can maybe make a Macho Man custom with that head. Maybe not. I really want a Macho Man custom Jakks figure. I don't know what it is, but like I would even pop a Mattel head on top of a Jakks body just to give it that look. I don't know if it would be the right size, but really want a Macho Man Jakks custom. One day, maybe one day. Coming up next, another kind of new character. We have Chainsaw Charlie with the chainsaw, with the pantyhose over the face. Another one I didn't think I'd ever get. Very cool to own this. He does have the loose arms, unfortunately, but besides that, he is in pretty great shape. Just another version of Terry Funk that I needed, and you can put him in your Attitude Era display, and yeah, just very cool. I will say the chainsaw, though, is a little floppy, so I should have made that out of a more, maybe, harder plastic, but then again, if you wanted to use it on wrestlers and stuff, soft plastic would have worked nice because it wouldn't have damaged the figures as much. But still, very cool Chainsaw Charlie. Happy to add him. We'll put him on the top shelf. Coming up next, Let's go with one we saw recently. Giant Gonzalez. This is a different Giant Gonzalez. I believe this is the 2-pack version with the less painted legs. If you guys go back, I think a video or two ago, we did get the single released one. I believe this is the 2-pack version. So very cool to add 2 Giant Gonzalez's in my collection. Maybe I'll put one on my Mattel shelf just because I don't know when we're going to get a Mattel Giant Gonzalez. So I might just throw him on there in the background. Still looks pretty good, I think. If he's a backer, right, he'll be in the back of the display anyways. So he does look like he uses those Big Show arms too. But with the Big Show figures, I feel like his arms don't go flat down like these. So yeah, I don't know why, but very nice figure, Giant Gonzalez. We'll put him on the top. Nice figure. Coming up next, a new face to the Jakks Pacific collection. One that I didn't think I'd get. I didn't even know he had a Jakks figure, honestly. We got Santino Marella. Now, this is a very cool one. I believe it's a 2-pack with Maria. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the Maria, so that kind of sucks. I am on the hunt for a Maria, a couple other divas, but yeah, just very cool. I didn't know they actually made a Santino Marella Jakks. So when I saw this one day, I was like, what? I had to pick this up. It does say Marella on his tights. His back tattoo is sick. Great detail there. He's got tattoos on his arm. Very nice. This is like pre-snake gimmick and all that. Pre-unibrow, I believe. Yep, no unibrow there. He's got the soul patch. I used to rock a soul patch like that back in the day. But yeah, very nice Santino. Very happy to add him to the collection. I believe he lives like an hour or 2 away from me, so that's kind of cool. Santino. I don't know if he still does, but he was for a bit, living in Canada here. All right, next up, let's go with... I was going to say Kevin Nash, but I mean, it is Kevin Nash, but it is Diesel. This is the Dudes with Attitudes version. Another figure that's really great. It's just unfortunate that his scale is like not tall at all because Kevin Nash is a giant, so he should be way taller than this. This figure probably came out. Is this figure the same height? Different legs. Yeah, I don't know what kind of legs they could have used with this. Maybe the suited. No, because we just looked, right. Those are the suited pants. Yeah, I don't know. I think they should have used different legs for Kevin Nash because that guy's a giant. But still very happy to add this version. Might as well bring in his tag team partner, Shawn Michaels. We got the Dudes with Attitude version. It even says Attitudes on HBK's butt there. It does have the entrance gear and everything. Another one of those awesome Shawn Michaels head sculpts from the early to mid 90s. Just very nice. Ripped torso with the painted on chest hair. Very nice figure. I think this is like the 20th Shawn Michaels in my collection. I don't even know, but I feel like I have so many. But very cool tag team. Happy to add both these guys. I do have a Diesel from the earlier series, but this one obviously has a different look and everything. Maybe different vest. So very happy to add those to the collection. Coming up next, we have Jerry the King Lawler. Very cool figure. This is like, I guess you could use this as like maybe a mid 80s Jerry Lawler. I don't even know, honestly. But you could use this as an Attitude Era, I think, too. He just looks a little young in the face. But he did come in a 2-pack, I believe, with Andy Kaufman, which is crazy that Jakks got to make an Andy Kaufman figure. Very cool. He does have the neck brace, too, when he sold the whole getting attacked thing. So very funny. If you guys don't know the history on this match, just go look it up on YouTube. It's hilarious. Back in the day when the line was really blurred in wrestling and no one really knew what was going on or what was real. You had a guy like Andy Kaufman out there challenging like women's wrestlers, and it was just a really funny time. But yeah, very nice 2-pack. Very happy to add these to the collection. definitely top shelf worthy. Andy Kaufman and Jerry the King Lawler. I already have a Jerry the King Lawler, but not in that style or not in that attire. So happy to add a new attire, Jerry the King. All right, folks, we got 6 figures left. Let's bring out the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. Bret Hart, who I heard recently has been talking a lot of crap online about certain wrestlers and whatnot. But, you know, that's what happens when you get old. You're just bitter and all that. But he's still awesome. Still Bret Hart. He's still one of the best to ever do it in the ring. This is one of the best figures I think Jakks ever made of Bret Hart. I believe this is the one that comes in the 2-pack with Shawn Michaels that we saw in a few videos before. But yeah, just like peak Attitude Era Bret Hart, like just love it, man. Like great figure. It's probably going to be my Bret on the shelf in the front for a while. The ones in the pink are really nice, but I don't know. The one in the black really resonates with me. I think that's like the first time I saw him, this is what he was wearing. So very cool Bret Hart. Definitely top shelf. My top shelf's getting a little full here, guys, so I'm going to start having to put them on the bottom here. It's not like it really means anything anyways. But anyways, here, let's go. The next figure, we got Adam Bomb. Another figure that another wrestler I don't really know too much about. I think he was Chronic or something in a different, maybe in WCW, but yeah, I don't really know too much about him. Just looks really toyetic, man. Like I like the colors on him, crazy goggles, his tongue sticking out, head scan, very nice. He's got a tattoo, it says Adam Bomb. So yeah, very cool figure. One I didn't have before, definitely had to pick it up, and yeah, happy to add another Jakks Classic Superstar to the collection. The last 4 here. All right, let's bring in The Rock. We got this Jakks Classic Rock. I don't know what series or set it's from. It could be a single packed figure. Who knows? But at least he has his tattoo on the arm. Arms are a little loose. That arm is, anyways. A lot of rock bottoms, probably. Actually, he doesn't look like he's played with at all. His arms probably just came like that. But it is one of the later runs because you can tell by the elbow pads there. But yeah, very nice looking Rock. Happy to add this Rock. I think I have one very similar. It's just it's a little bit more scuffed up and beat up. So definitely happy to add this one. Yeah, very cool. I do want to get the one with the same head that comes with the soft goods shirt and the dress pants. I really do want to get that one day. So hopefully I can get that. But there is The Rock. Always happy with The Rock figures. You guys know me. But 3 left, everybody. Let's go and bring in this big boy. We got the Shock Master. Oh, very cool. I can't believe that there's a Shockmaster figure. When I saw this in the tote that I was buying all the figs from, I was like, no way. Does have a removable helmet there, so I guess we do have a Typhoon, but just a different version. But yeah, very cool figure. Obviously, one of the biggest bloopers, botches, whatever you want to call it, in wrestling history, where he just breaks through the wall and stumbles over, drops his helmet, picks it back up, puts it on, and it's a Stormtrooper helmet. Like, they did a pretty good job with this. I mean, they couldn't make it look exactly like a Stormtrooper helmet, obviously, but still very cool. I think this is one, if you're a Jakks completionist, like, this has probably got to be one of your favorites just because it's so obscure and just, like, can't believe they made a figure. I guess Mattel made a figure of it too, where, like, in the packaging he's actually, like, falling over, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, just, you know, one of those weird, crazy, funny moments in WCW back in the day. So there is the Shock Master. Very awesome. All right, last 2 here. We got oh my god, how did I just blank on his name? Jeez, Haku. Wow, I just totally blanked. I don't know why. I think it was because I'm used to him with, like, the big crazy hair, But here is Haku. This is like his 80s era, maybe early 90s era Haku. Very cool, very mint. I love the face scan on him. Just complete psycho. I heard he's one of the toughest guys too, like real shoot tough guy. Yeah, just very cool figure. I think they made an LJN similar to this with the same kind of pants and everything. Could be wrong, but yeah, very nice Haku. I do believe this one's kind of rare as well, so I'm happy to add this one to the collection. He does have kind of loose feet joints there, ankle joints, so it's kind of hard to get him to stand, but very, very happy to add Haku to the collection. All right, now the last figure. This was one that, honestly, I didn't think I'd ever get, just because it was one that I would see like on the back of the boxes, and I would be like, oh my god, that one's awesome. We got the Flash Rey Mysterio. Super mint. This is probably going to be my favorite Rey Mysterio figure now. I probably said that about the sky blue one that we saw in a video ago, but this one truly is the one that I thought I would never get. I don't know why. I just thought like, whoa, like they put the Flash outfit on him. Like, how can they do that? Like, even as a kid, I thought that was crazy. Like I don't even remember exactly when he wore this. I want to say it was a pay-per-view or WrestleMania or something, but one of those iconic looks for Rey. I don't know if Mattel's made a version of this yet. If they haven't, or if they have, let me know. But yeah, just one of those ones that I never thought I would ever get. So definitely a fronter. Definitely going to be the best Rey Mysterio in my collection. But there is the last figure of the Jakks collection video. Like I said, this might be the last one for a while. Who knows when I'll get another great lot of Jakks. But stay tuned to the channel. I do have an AEW figure collection video coming. I do have a bunch of those retro re-release Ninja Turtle figures. I want to get those unboxed and on the channel. I've had them for years now. I think it's finally time to open them and look at them and review them. And yeah, a couple more other videos planned too. So make sure you hit subscribe, like, stay tuned to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Also, make sure to, stop by my Instagram, because we will be doing a 500 subscriber giveaway either on there or on YouTube. I still haven't really thought about what I'm doing because I just hit 500 subscribers. So big shout out to everyone who's subscribed and has been watching my videos and everything. So yeah, stay tuned to the channel for a video on that. But anyways, thank you guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.